Imagine waking up tomorrow and the air around you is suddenly half gone. You open your eyes, you sit up, your chest tightens. You try to breathe, but your lungs feel like they are drinking air through a straw. No fire, no earthquake, no warning, just 50% less oxygen. At this moment, most people watching this would collapse within minutes. And yet, right now, more than 50,000 people live like this every single day. No oxygen tanks, no spacesuits, no escape. Welcome to La Rinconada. This is not a space station. This is not Mount Everest. This is a town, a real town, with schools, with families, with children born into air that actively tries to kill them. At 5,100 meters above sea level, La Rinconada sits higher than nearly every place humans were ever meant to live. Here, the sky feels close enough to touch, and the ground feels far away from the rest of the world. At this altitude, the human body enters a permanent emergency state. Your heart beats faster forever. Your blood thickens. Your brain receives less oxygen every second. Even sleeping becomes dangerous. Visitors don't last hours, sometimes minutes. People arrive healthy and leave vomiting, dizzy, hallucinating, if they leave at all. Doctors call this chronic hypoxia. Locals call it normal life. But La Rinconada is not famous because it is high. It is famous because people choose to stay. Why would anyone live in a place where the air is missing? Why would children be born here knowing their lungs will never know sea-level air? Why would a town exist at the very edge of human survival? The answer lies underground, deep beneath the frozen soil. Because under this mountain is gold, and gold changes everything. At sea level, oxygen quietly fills our lungs without effort. We never think about it. In La Rinconada, oxygen is never silent. The town sits on the edge of the Peruvian Andes near a glacier that never truly melts. At over 5 kilometers above sea level, the atmosphere is thin, stretched, fragile. Every breath contains fewer oxygen molecules. Your lungs can inhale the same amount of air, but your blood receives far less life. This is why airplanes are pressurized, why astronauts wear suits. And yet here, children play soccer under a sky that starves them. The sun burns stronger, the cold cuts deeper, and the wind carries exhaustion with every gust. At night, temperatures plunge below freezing. At day, ultraviolet radiation quietly damages skin and eyes. La Rinconada exists in a permanent environmental contradiction. Too cold, too high, too thin, and still alive. Babies born in La Rinconada cry differently. Their lungs struggle from the first breath. Over generations, bodies adapt, but at a cost. Residents develop enlarged chests, thicker blood, hearts that work overtime. Life expectancy drops. Headaches are constant. Fatigue is permanent. Nosebleeds are common. Yet for locals, this suffering becomes invisible. You don't notice pain when it is your baseline. Schools operate normally. Markets open daily. Life continues, slower, heavier, quieter. But adaptation has limits, and the mountain demands payment. La Rinconada exists because of a single promise: gold. Miners work inside tunnels carved into ice and stone. No machines, no safety standards, no guarantees. Instead, a system called cachorreo. Workers labor for weeks with no pay. Then, on one final day, they're allowed to take as much ore as they can carry. If they're lucky, they find gold. If not, they leave empty-handed. Many never leave at all. Mercury poisons the water, the soil, the people. But gold keeps calling, and the mountain keeps taking. La Rinconada forces a question humanity avoids. How much suffering is too much when hope exists? This town proves humans can survive where they should not. But survival is not the same as living. As glaciers retreat and oxygen grows thinner, La Rinconada's future is uncertain. Yet tonight, as the sun sets above the clouds, lights flicker on in the highest town on earth. People breathe. Hearts beat. Life continues, closer to space than anywhere else humans call home.